Hi everyone, my name is Asha Creary and I am a licensed professional counselor, licensed professional counselor supervisor in the state of Missouri. And in today's episode of Postgrad with Asha, we're going to talk briefly about the jurisprudence exam. So this exam is required for all LPCs or those who are trying to become eligible for their LPC associateship status. You'll take this exam whenever you pass your NCE exam, and then you'll also take this exam every time it is time for you to renew your license. So this exam is a 40-question no-fail exam. The exam costs you $39. I'm not really sure if there is a credit card fee or processing fee. I can't remember. I want to say it's just a straight $39. And this exam will be done through one of the online platforms contracted by the Texas State Board of Examiners of Professional Counselors. And it is through eStrategy Solutions, I believe. But anywho, this exam is no fail. So what that means is you shouldn't have to study for it. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't know your ethics, but what I am saying is that you don't have to study for this exam like you would the National Counselor exam. This exam is an ethics-based exam in which you will be covering the ethics in becoming a professional counselor or just ethics of professional counseling here in the state of Texas. So it is state specific, but it will still have like some ethics that are coming directly from the ACA Code of Ethics. And then there will be some Texas specific ethics questions that will pop up in this exam. It shouldn't take that long. I think anytime I renew, it takes me relatively close to 30 minutes to take it. And the only reason it takes me that long is because I actually have to read the questions and I try to get them right, because to me, as long as I know it, I should be good. But I try to get them right, because if I'm not getting them right, that means that I don't know anything about ethics in my state. So you just want to make sure that you brush up on your code of ethics. Now, again, if you do not get the question right, what it's going to do is going to stop you. It's going to say wrong answer. And I think it's going to give you the correct answer. It's been a while since I've taken it. And if it doesn't do it that way, then it's going to say choose another answer, and then you're going to choose another answer. Now, it will give you an explanation. So just make note that this is not a test you have to worry about. Yeah, it's going to cost you $39, but you're going to pass it. This one, for sure, you're going to pass. You're going to take it one time. Then you're going to take it another time 2 years later. Then you're going to take it another time in another 2 years. So every 2 years, when it's time for you to renew, you will take this exam. Now, I can't remember if the questions are the same year to year, but worst case scenario, you're going to get random questions every time from different parts of the Code of Ethics, and you just answer those questions accordingly. If it is something that you don't know, I do suggest, once it gives you the correct answer to it, whenever you get into supervision or even just consulting with other clinicians in the field, kind of ask and talk about that particular ethical situation, especially if it's a situation where you're like, that still doesn't make sense to me, consult with someone. Or again, if you are under supervision in the near future, then you want to sit down with your supervisor and kind of go through ethics with them, the weaker subjects, so that as you continue to practice as an associate, it doesn't impact you later. So again, it's Asha Creary, licensed professional counselor in the state of Texas and licensed professional counselor approved supervisor in the state of Missouri. And I hope this alleviated some of the stress that comes along with paying for this exam. Although it says it's an exam, it's technically not an exam. I feel like it's more like a quiz. That doesn't make it negative. I just don't think that it's an examination, because you don't have to fail it, or you don't have to pass it. Whereas a quiz, you just take, you're like, oh, I messed up here. I know I need to study on this, and I know I need to circle back and do better, right? So yeah. Alrighty. Bye.